Sam I Am has the pole. Quiana Curry, Delightful Eddie, Emma Headley, Murphy's Law, Caitlin Veacock, My Friend Flicker, Holly Noakes, Eyes Looking, Zev Meredith, Ghostbuster Casey Screen, Cookies and Cream, Luka Vodanovic, Fern and Paige Sinclair, Sparky Tiffany Winslow, Black Shadow Sarah Markle, Dainty Mitchell Darby, Casper Kendra Rogers, Eve Harrison Boris and Gemma Lefting on Cosmo. So they're off. And trotting in the Razor Web, Kidz Kartz 400 metre handicap. Quiana Curry there with Sam I Am. Makes a nice beginning off the limit. Followed by Delightful Eddie and Emma Headley. He'll settle down in a second. Emma, of course, secured the Auckland Cup here on New Year's Eve. She's running along in second. Murphy's Law, Caitlin Veacock in third. And then came My Friend Flicker and Holly Noakes, making good steady ground there. As to now is Cookies and Cream and Luka Vodanovic. That was over on the outside as we get the siren coming through for race number 2 in the big horses. So just hold all tickets there. Race number 2 as we get back to the Kidz Kartz. Ghostbuster and Casey Screen. We're back in the field. Zev Meredith Eyes looking just ahead of that. As to now is Fern and Paige Sinclair. Getting to the outside, Dainty and Mitchell Darby. Further back in the field to Black Shadow and Sarah Markle. Back in the field then, Sparky and Tiffany Winslow as they make the corner. Waikato visitor Kendra Rogers with Casper looking to get right to the outside. Boris and Eve Harris back with Cosmo and Gemma Lefting, but down at the 100 metres, Sam I Am, Quiana Curry in the Hall of Fame jacket, and still has a big margin here over Murphy's Law and Caitlin Veacock. Back over on the inside to My Friend Flicker and Holly Noakes. Down the outside, Cookies and Cream and Luka Vodanovic. But in the Razor Web Kidz Kartz 400 metre trot, Sam I Am every step of the way and trotting along nice and fluently too. Sam I Am too good. Second over will be My Friend Flicker. Holly Noakes rattling home for third. Dainty Mitchell Darby just in advance of the next Cookies and Cream and Luka Vodanovic. They were followed by Murphy's Law, Caitlin Veacock with a late gallop. Then came the next Casper Kendra Rogers. Back over on the inside to Zev Meredith and Eyes Looking. Casey Screen and Ghostbuster the next across. They were followed in then by Fern and Paige Sinclair. Back in the field then Boris and Eve Harris, Delightful Eddie, Emma Headley on the inside of Sparky and Tiffany Winslow back in the field. The last few across there were Black Shadow, Sarah Muckle, and back towards the tail there was Gemma Lefting with the Cosmo. So the Razor Web, Kidz Kartz 400 metre handicap trot. Sam I Am every step of the way. Quiana Curry out of the Cumu. Kidz Kartz, My Friend Flicker, Holly Noakes runner-up. And Dainty Mitchell Darby the third across. So a possible protest, third versus second as we head to Blenheim there. So a possible protest, third versus second in race number 2.